Greetings, everyone. So today I have the Dreams of Gaia, and I am learning how to read them. It just takes a lot of practice in learning how to use your intuition and really setting your intention for the card readings and letting the universe and God and light come through you and just, to speak the truth. So today I have the book. And for some reason, I really need to pull a card for everyone who sees this and to speak and read what it says. So let's do this. My journey has been so good so far. I've had my up and downs. I'm going through a time where everything is coming to the surface. So what I do at night is I ask the universe, I ask God, I just show me what I need to work on. Show me, my patience. Show me, let's see, how do I say this? Show me the truth and the light, and just let me be able to see through people and see the truth, and to know my true intentions and to know other people's true intentions. And everything's just been coming up to the surface, and I'm going through the ascension process, and for me to deprogram my mind and reprogram it, just a lot of emotions are coming up, and it's like it comes up in my head, and it's like, oh, that kind of clicks. So example, the other day, I was talking to someone and I instantly just got so angry, and I don't know where it came from. This feeling of emotion just came out of me, and I got so angry, and I was like, whoa. In my head I was like, that wasn't me, and I started to fight it, but I can't fight it. I sat there and I was like, you know what, it's okay to have this feeling, and then I just felt it instantly release. Another coincidence is I've always got so impatient with my mom and so aggravated with her. Every time she talks, I would just get so aggravated, so impatient, like my whole life. And the other day, I started noticing that those feelings were very strong of me being so impatient and so annoyed by her. They were so strong, and I don't understand why they were so strong, but now I do. It's really cool. Because when you ask to release things, they start to come up to the surface and they get released. So the next couple of days, just all these emotions been coming up, and my mom's been talking to me lately. I have had no negative feelings about it, no hateful feelings, no annoying, no, I don't want to snap back at her. I don't want to do anything negative to say a mean comment back. I'm just completely understanding of how she talks, and it doesn't bother me anymore. And once you start learning to accept yourself and to let you take in these emotions and let them come to the surface, and to realize that why you have these emotions and how they work in your life, and how you can really get these emotions that don't fit you to leave your body. Like, it's an amazing feeling, and like all these different emotions these feelings that are truly not me, like being angry, being frustrated, being annoyed, they're really not me. They've just been programmed in me, and over time I've been around them for so long where they've created a part of me inside of me, and now I'm detaching them and I'm bringing them up to the surface, and I'm getting rid of them. So just keep on asking, every single day, to show you those feelings that you need to be working on, and to bring them up to the surface, and to recognize them when they come about. It's really cool. It's really cool. Okay. So, I've been every day really just being thankful, and I just want to sit here and say I'm thankful for my YouTube video. I'm thankful for the light and the love blessing me. I'm thankful for waking up every single morning. I'm thankful to be alive on this earth at this time. I'm so thankful for everyone in the world that I can bring my love to and help. It's just awesome. Just awesome. I just want to say that you should always be thankful, because it really changes your mind and it changes your mood. Just like you have to change out those negative feelings that don't feel good. It's just like they don't feel good, and it's really like it's a disease, that's been created inside of you, and you just need to let it go and just accept those feelings and let them float away. And meditating really helps too, because you could still your mind, and the thoughts and the feelings kind of flow through your mind, and you can just let them float away instead of fighting them. I used to fight myself all the time inside my head, like, here's the angel, here's the devil. No, do this. No, don't do that. No, I'm going to, it's like, just accept them. Accept your feelings and let them fly off. Okay. Crazy. The Queen of Air. Okay. Wow. So let me tell you guys about this one. I should know this. This is actually really cool. So actually, I do know it. That's crazy. The universe is testing me right now. I love it. Thank you so much. So I got this advice because I do these groups, these spiritual growth groups. And this guy told me to learn a deck of cards. Pick a card out of the deck every day. Don't look at it, and just see how it applies in your life the whole day, and then flip it over at the end of the day. Which I flipped it over through half the day, I'm not going to lie. But it was this card I got the first time, and just seeing how it applied in my life that day. And so how it truly applied in my life, which it can apply in your life. And it's crazy, exactly what I'm talking about right now. Just really focusing on who you are and your inner self, and really letting your feelings come out, and, to be your true self. This is what I got from it. And to really, work through those feelings and those emotions that have hurt you and that have bothered you and that bring you dis-ease, that bring you dis-ease in your life, and to, the feeling of being tortured and just all those feelings that you don't want to feel anymore, and you want yourself to fly away like a butterfly, and you want to feel good about your life. So I do want to read you what it says in here, but that's what I got from it. It's really like, it's beautiful. I'll let you guys look at it. The Queen of Air. Ooh. Thinking in my head right now, I'm like, yes, I'm making a video. This is awesome. I'm doing what I love to do. This is even more awesome. Yes, I love doing this. Whatever makes you happy, do it. Just be yourself. Like, if someone's going to judge you, it's because they deep down have something that really bothers and hurts them, Like, it's nothing to do with you when someone makes you feel bad. It has everything to do with them. Sorry for pointing at you. Okay. Queen of Air. Time to be realistic, be observant, a need for emotional detachment. So crazy how it really was working in my life the other day. Like, I had the card and everything was just coming up, and that's what I got. Like, you need to let these things go. You need to let yourself fly free, and just be truthful, and be love, and be happiness. Okay. The Queen of Air is one who may at times seem to be cold and distant. There are also times when it is said that she lacks in empathy and compassion. This, however, is not the case. The Queen of Air is not unfeeling. Rather, she is a critical thinker, possessed of a very analytical mind. She relates to others with more ease on an intellectual level. She is very observant and detached. After years of observing others, she can see through deception to the truth. She can see how an individual's choices in the past have led them to their present. She can see patterns of behaviors that weave the influence of individuals' presence. The reason she is often said to be without compassion is because she will offer her observations of whether they are welcome or not, tact and diplomacy. I'm working on my reading. She can come across as quite stern and hard, but her observations and advice are still offered with the best of intentions. She is neither an optimist nor pessimist. She is a realist. She chooses not to allow her emotions to cloud her judgment. She thinks with her head and not her heart. So as it's talking about this, it's really like once you get over letting all those feelings come out, you can become this kind of strength. And that's really what I'm getting at. Well, actually what I know. Because that's, I'm getting stronger and stronger every single day, and you have to release all those things that are holding you back from your true potential to be that strength, to be that success, to be that wealth, to be that happiness, to be that love. It's just beautiful. The Queen of Air represents a need to think clearly without emotion clouding judgment. So we're letting emotion clouding judgment and perception. We're letting those emotions go. We're clearing our body. We're clearing ourselves. It's beautiful. I get nervous when I read cards. It's because it's like, what if I'm wrong? What if I'm right? And it just takes practice to really learn to listen to your intuition. It's just do it, practice, and it'll feel so good. Wow. Right when I said that, it was 11:22, the time. Thank you, universe. Thank you. If you find yourself working or interacting with someone who is very like the Queen of Air, it is best to maintain an air. Okay, hold on. The Queen of Air represents a need to think clearly without emotion clouding judgment and perception. Emotional detachment is necessary. It is not about being uncaring, but understanding that the moment at hand requires decisiveness and impartial objectivity. In order to achieve the outcome you desire, you will need to be rational, logical, and realistic, and call upon your knowledge and learning. Think things through carefully. Facts are all that matter. An emotional response or one born of an intuitive feeling is counterproductive at this time. If you find yourself working or interacting with someone who is very like the Queen of Air, it is best to maintain an air of impartiality. Be forthright, conscious, and do not allow your emotions to get the better of you. Work to a strategy. Choose your words carefully. The air of Queen types are easily drawn into debate and will argue their point with a ruthless efficiency and skill. They have little respect for an emotional viewpoint, emotional logic, or intuition. Stick to the facts and keep your emotions in check. So when you're going through this change, to balance yourself out in this particular ascension process, because you go through different, like you go through the dark night soul when you get really depressed, just really learn going in yourself and seeing your fears hand to hand and feeling your scaredness and feeling your fear and letting all those illusions leave. You have to really focus on, to really obtain that knowledge and to really understand what she's trying to say is you really have to, what she's trying to say, Mother Earth, the universe, the galaxy. I don't know where that came from, but she's talking through me right now. What she's trying to say is, for this part, you have to learn to be that person that, you're not usually are. I mean, I don't know who's, watching this, but, you have to find that person. Like me in particular, when it talks to me, I'm very sweet. I'm very, I'm not logical at all. I'm not, I just want to be nice to everyone, but there's a time where you have to speak up and be, serious about things, and And sometimes to like just reading cards, I can't, if there's, something that they need to hear that people would think is negative, I would be scared to let it out to them, because I don't know how. I guess I get nervous of the reaction back. So we really have to learn how to have that stern part in us to take control of ourselves, to really balance ourselves out. Then we can use them both, because you have to use your spirituality and your science side, combine them. And it's, a lot of people are just using their logic, and a lot of people are just using their spirituality. When you really learn to balance them both out, it really helps you to be more whole and become one. If you find yourself working or interacting with someone who is very like the Queen of Air, it is best to maintain an air of impartiality, be forthright and cautious. Do not allow your emotions to get the better of you. Work to a strategy. Choose your words carefully. The Air Queen types are easily drawn into debate and will argue their point with a ruthless efficiency and skill. Blah, blah, blah. I read that. She also represents a need to speak with honesty and authority, and to just be fair. Allow those around you to speak with the same freedom, even if what is offered challenges you. If you embody the qualities of the Queen of Air within you, don't be taken aback if you are met with disagreement by someone who is of like nature. Don't take offense if others address you in the same direct manner that you employ yourself, and use the same tactics that you would employ to make their point. If you want respect, you must also accord others the same respect. If you are one to call a spade, then don't be shocked if others follow your lead and do the same. The Queen is also a master weaver. She creates her reality with precision and skill. She uses her knowledge and intellectual to plan, organize, and to determine the best strategy required to achieve her goals and objectives. There is not much the Queen of Air does in her day that she did not consciously choose and anticipate. So all of this is what I'm saying is exactly what I need to work on. And whoever's reading this, maybe you need to work on that too. Or, it's like just really, it goes either way. If you already have this down, then work on your spiritual side. It really goes back way, however you want to grasp this and take this in as you. Okay, so and it says the potential blockage, total opposite, instead of being so stern, it's because you're so gentle, and, you really just got to learn to balance them both out. So I need to go to bed. It's super late. I have school in the morning. I hope everyone has a beautiful night or a beautiful day, whatever time of day it is that you're seeing this. Just keep on pushing forward, never give up, always share and show light, and just love yourself for who you are.